Hey everybody. Okay, today is going to be really short. I'm going to talk about just the steps in order to make hair very, very quickly. Now, let's just say you've taken the time to um, create a new head. Let's take a sphere, for example, and let's make a quick head that we can place hair on. Lower the Z intensity. Okay. Back of the head. Okay, chin area, nose, smooth things out a little bit, focus on the head, eyes, awesome. Okay, and let's turn Sculptress Pro mode on real quick, just so we can get really nice fine detail. Okay, then smooth things out. Okay. Okay, basically, this is some dude's head. Let's, no, not that. Okay, BMV to switch to the move brush. Let's pull in his nose a little bit. Okay, reduce the draw size, smooth it out. Okay. Now, wait, BCB. Um, okay. So here is your character. Eyes. Awesome. That looks really good. I'm really excited about this. Now, let's... Wait. I'm going to rotate him a little bit just so he's not... There we go. Okay, BCB is... side of his face is sticking out a little too much. Okay, good. Now, this is the character that we're going to use. Let's quick save this just so we can come back to it and make it look better if we wanted to. But this is our character. Now, I want to place hair on him. So, easy steps to do this is just first, let's go to find an insert mesh brush. I like IMM primitives because capsule seems to work very well, and once that's selected, go to stroke, curve, and activate curve mode. Now we can draw a line of the capsule, a continuous line of that geometry that we selected. Now that's a little too far apart, so let's reduce the curve steps. Okay, 0.3, that'll probably work. Wait, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Sometimes it has a hard time updating. Okay, now that's kind of nice, but it looks like dreadlocks, so let's draw it out again. Okay, I'm going to reduce my draw size just so we can see this a little easier. Good. Okay, yeah, now like I said, it does look like dreadlocks, so what we can do is go to curve, then under curve modifiers, turn on size, and open up the curve fall off. And right now, if we draw this out or adjust, if we draw this out, it is small to big, but I want this the other direction. So let's go stroke, and then here is our curve fall off area, and let's invert this. Okay, now it will be reversed, just like that. Pretty cool. Let's undo a little bit. Now let's draw this out. Okay, that's good, but hair is sometimes Ooh, that does look pretty cool. Um, a little smoother. So let's go to stroke, and then wait, no, it's not in stroke. It's brush, modifiers, and then not curve res, max bend angle, no. Strength. Wait, was this might have been in stroke. Let's go back to stroke, and then okay, let's go to curve. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm not thinking. I'm trying to think of all the steps, but okay, it's sorry, it's in stroke, and then lazy mouse. We want this to be a little smoother, so turn lazy mouse on, and then let's bump up the radius all the way. Now, if we undo, we can draw out a really smooth line. Now that looks like really nice hair. But one thing we've got to contend with is right now we're drawing it on his head, but it is nowhere near his head. Why is that? Did ZBrush break? If we go to brush, then depth, right now the placement of whatever insert mesh brush we put on his head is going to be way above where we're drawing. So if we crank this down a little bit and then redraw that, now it's inside his head, on his head, right? So that looks pretty good. So now let's make some really good hair. Control Z, now we're back. Now we can paint really nice smooth strokes very quickly. And if you want to make hair really close to each other, you'll notice as you get really close to it, it starts to connect to the previously drawn guides. So you can go to stroke, curve modifiers, and then curve snap distance. Let's place that down probably to 1. Now you can get really close and draw more guides for more strands of hair. Wait, too close. I'm going to lower my draw size. Right. Okay, little. Right, okay, that's working out a little bit better. So, okay. Now, one thing I'm noticing is it's hard to draw these lines out because I have placed, or sorry, my lazy mouse is way too high. So I'm going to lower this a little bit. And if you don't want to connect with this, with any of the other draw or guides that you've placed, like this, for example, you can just click on your mesh, and that gets rid of the guide you've placed. So then you can draw out more guides, not having to worry about it connecting to the previous guide. So that's kind of nice. Pretty cool. Now, let's just say, okay, he's definitely balding right now, but let's, wait, I'm going to turn symmetry off by pressing X, and then let's draw some more hair. Awesome. Sweet. And I'm not sure exactly, but for each subtool you are working on, you have like 20,000 undos. So if at any point in time I was like, I hate this hair, why did I ever create it? I can easily go back to when I had no hair, or before I even started, just so I could restart, draw it again, or decide that this was actually an alien that didn't actually have hair. And yeah. So drawing this out a few more times. Okay, that looks pretty good. Sort of. Let's make it a little bigger. Just so it's easier to see. Good. Okay. Nice. So this has been a really nice quick look at how to make hair very easily inside ZBrush 2018.1. But I wanted to illustrate something really quick. Okay, his hair is almost complete. That's good. Now, if I decided some point in drawing this hair that it didn't look natural, like the hair was not being repeated enough, I could always go to Stroke and open up Curve and reduce the curve steps so it is recreated a lot closer to itself every time it's drawn. So that might look a little nicer. Okay, let's see. Okay, awesome. I like that, but he needs some, yeah. And one right there. Hold on, let's draw this up right there. Awesome. Okay, I like the way that looks, but I want to separate this from the head. You can't do that because every time you draw out a line and then click to get rid of that guide, it kind of makes it its own, like almost part of the original mesh, the head. So one easy way to get around this is to undo back to the very beginning. Nice. This is really cool about all the undos you have in ZBrush. Okay, now one really great thing to do is select B, Z Remesher Guide, or Guides, and now you can, let's lower our draw size a little bit, now you can draw really continuous lines, not having to worry about not having to worry about creating. I'll show you. When you are done, you can make this all a static mesh, or you can use any insert mesh brush you want to, and then you can detach it from the head very easy. Wait, that was connecting to the other one. Hold on. No, I don't want that right now. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the back and see what the back of his hair might look like. Awesome. Okay, now let's go back to the IMM primitive that we found, capsule, and stroke curve mode should still be activated, and it is still the 0.13313 distance from the next duplicate of itself. Control Z, sometimes when things disappear, you just need to draw it again. Let's increase the draw size. Wait, hold on. I'm doing something wrong. Stroke, curve mode's on. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, now, since the head is masked and the hair is not, we can go to Subtool, Split, and Split Unmasked Points. Unmasked. So the head is masked, so we can't edit it right now, and all the hair is unmasked. So that's, yeah, Split Unmasked. So all the hair now is its own subtool. So we can, that looks pretty cool. We can hide that set of hair back to where he's bald, and we can select another insert mesh brush. Right now I'm going to try cylinder pipe. See what that looks like. It is selected. Now let's go to stroke. Curve mode is activated, but every time it is produced, exactly 100%, right after it is produced, it will place another copy of itself. And that will look roughly like this. Wait, hold on. No, wait, I'm having issues selecting it. I'm not sure why. Maybe my draw size is too big. I don't know. Okay, stroke. It's on, so it should be working. Okay, wait. Draw size. For the moment, I'm going to try a different insert mesh brush. Cylinder, whatever that is. Okay, stroke. That is deactivated, then activated. That is really strange. I'm going to... I'm not sure why it's not working. There we go. It just took a while. I'm not sure why. Okay, that's what that looks like. But let's decrease the spacing from which it is reproduced. And what? That's kind of cool. That is pretty nice, actually. Okay, so let's go to split unmasked points. Okay, good. Now, just because I'm having issues with this Z remesher guides, I was going to redraw the Z remesher guides for my next hair creation. Let's reduce my draw size. Okay. And then let's draw our first. Let's see. No. I'm going to start right here. Okay. And then we'll do the other side. Okay. And then I was just going to figure out where the hair is going to be. Okay. And then what happened? I clicked in it and it thought that I clicked and deleted the guides, but I didn't. Okay, then we go to the back of the head. Well, okay, yeah, back of the head. And then let's make the part. Good. Okay. So creating these guides is actually very easy. And when Zbrush is operating correctly, it is just fine. Okay. The hair's kind of short, but that's okay. Now I've created the guides, so I'm going to go B and select my insert mesh brush. I'm going to try IMM spaceship. Give me all these. And I'm going to try... Ooh, these look like actual dreadlocks. That's kind of cool. I have it selected, and I'm going to go up to Stroke, turn Curve Mode on. Awesome. And then click, and my draw size is really small, so it is showing up, but it's really tiny. So what I can do, awesome, is increase my draw size, and then redraw, and each instance of itself is being generated 100% after itself, so right after each other, which doesn't look the best. So I was going to decrease the curve steps. Well, 0.19888. That's a good distance. Let's see what that looks like. Awesome. Sweet. That's pretty cool. I like that. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go to split unmasked points. So that is my next set of hair. And let's keep these guides and choose a different insert mesh brush. Let's try IMM Tune. And let's try this body. See what that looks like. Long arms body. Okay. Then stroke, activate curve mode. And let's just see what curve step 1 looks like. Oh, this is going to be really fun. I'm excited to see what this looks like as I decrease the curve steps and it is generated more often. Awesome. Sweet. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's go to stroke and decrease this to about 0.4 something. Nice. Okay. I can't see it as much right now because the depth is looking to be inside the... Oh, let's just adjust the depth so it is sticking out a little further. And then click anywhere on those guides to see it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. It almost looks like curly hair. Sort of. Let's decrease the curve step even further. 0.2, I like it. Nice. Right there. Awesome. Yep. I like it. Ooh. One thing we can do with any insert mesh brush that you are trying to create hair with, you can always go to the stroke, curve modifiers, and then adjust this size. So let's see what small to big looks like. Okay, that's interesting. Let's increase our draw size just to see if that looks any different. That's interesting. Oh, that does have an interesting look. let's go to stroke, curve, and let's reduce the curve steps even further. 1.3 something. Awesome. That's pretty cool. That actually looks like a nice hair. But before we accept this and go split unmasked points and make it its own mesh, I'm going to go back to curve modifiers, and then let's invert this. Okay. All the way. So now it's going to start big and then end up being very small, which will have a drastically different look, I think. Yeah. So, oh, that's kind of interesting. I like how it is when it's small, but it looks kind of weird all up top. So what I can do is adjust how big it is when it starts. So it's about halfway. Let's see what that looks like. Awesome. Okay, now it looks pretty nice. Awesome. Now I'm gonna try see what it looks like when they're both about 50%. Cool. I like that. But the starting is still too big, so I'm going to decrease that. Awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm going to accept that because I like the way that looks. So split unmasked points. Okay, that gives us this hair, which we can. Wait, what is going on? I'm going to isolate just the head. Oh, wait. Did I make that hair? I'm not sure. I don't think I did. Okay. Let's go back to split unmasked points. Right. Giving us this hair. Why do we have this? I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. I was able to undo back to where he didn't have any hair. Okay, now I'm going to draw some new guides, and this time I'm going to really focus on it looking natural and like a character and stuff. Okay, so, I saw a movie poster the other day and I saw eyebrows, so maybe I'll work on that right now. That's funny. I guess this insert mesh brush that I have might actually be good for eyebrows, but let's go back to B, Z, R for Z Remesher Guides, and let's reduce my draw size for the moment, and what do eyebrows look like? Really small. Nope, I don't want that. Okay. Undo. Okay. I can always create more guides if I need to, but I'm going to see what this looks like. So B, let's go back to IMM Tune, and let's try Heavy Body. See what that looks like. Oh, yeah, I've selected it. Now I need to go to Stroke, and it looks like Curve is on. Reproduced every curve step is 1. Oh, it's fairly tiny. So I'm just gonna undo that real quick and increase my draw size. Whoa, that was scary. That is also scary. I think it's having issues because I've got solo on, so I have that turned off. And let's turn off my hair. Okay, good. Now I should see it. Maybe. Is it just being reproduced really big? Huh. Uh, let's try a different insert mesh brush. Let's try long legs. Okay, that is selected. Then stroke. Turn it off. Turn it on. Something is not happening. What? I'm having similar issues to what I had a few minutes ago. Okay, BZR for Z Remeasure Guides. Wait, I'm just going to select it. Okay, good. Now I'm going to make sure my draw size is small. And we'll just do this a few times just to see if it works. Okay, then B, I'm going to do IMM Spaceship. Nice. Let's try PM 3D Cylinder. That's good. Stroke, it's on. And that works. Whoa, that is kind of scary. I'm going to undo that. And BZR, just select it. Z Remeasure Guides. And then draw it out. Whoa. If I draw or adjust my draw size even smaller, then they probably won't even connect. So then I can really create nice. That looks like a decent eyebrow look. Okay, good. Okay, now let's go to B. Spaceship, whatever. IMM Spaceship. And let's try this PM3D cylinder. I don't know what this is going to look like, but that's kind of the fun of doing all of this. Quick save just in case Zbrush crashes, because sometimes it happens. Okay. And it is really small. Oh, draw size 1, I bet, yeah. Let's increase that to a little larger. And that didn't work. Control Z, Control Z. What is going on? Why is it having issues? I'm going to Control Z back to right there. I guess I'll select another insert mesh brush, see if that works. Stroke. Turn it off, turn it on. Control Z. Maybe the draw size is too big and it's just like ZBrush doesn't want to think about this. No, that didn't work either. I'm going to start a new project just because sometimes that works. Let's do this guy. He's got a nice head that we can sculpt hair on. Okay, now let's go B, Z Remeasure Guides, and let's start with the eyebrows. Okay, the draw size should be smaller. Something like this. Okay, then B, still broadcasting, that's a good thing. Let's try IMM zipper. Nice. This could be interesting. Okay, open zipper left something. Okay, stroke. Curve mode is on, so we can just draw that out. That's it. Oh, that looks very painful. Let's decrease the draw size. Okay, pretty nice. Now I'm going to try a different IMM brush. Semi-open zipper. Interesting. Okay. Awesome. I like that. Now let's go back to B, IMM tune, and let's try base legs. That is selected. Stroke, curve mode is on, and it should change. And did it draw? I don't know. Yes, it is being drawn. It's just really small. Let's increase that a little bit. And wait, is it? It does look like it is drawing, but let's increase it a little larger. It doesn't seem to like large. Oh, maybe it does. That's funny. um, I was drawing out legs for his eyebrows, right? But that does look like a nice hairdo, right? Because he's got that boxy type looking hair, and then he's got the. That was totally an accident. I didn't think of doing that. Control Z. Let's undo that. I'm going to curve modifiers. Curve snap distance. Let's decrease that. And then undo. And it doesn't like big brushes. Let's undo that to be really small. Okay, really tiny. Okay, that worked. But let's go to stroke, curve, and then decrease these steps to real small. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's cool. I think I'm having issues. If I increase the draw size away from the mesh and then draw on the mesh, it does generate or does display the meshes. Let's see. Even if I increase way out there, there's that hairdo again. Interesting that it okay, but if I decrease it to a decent size, it does display on the guides because it is a lot easier to make happen, I guess. I guess the bigger draw sizes, Zbrush just kind of like defaults to stylish haircut. So draw size, and then yeah, defaults to this stylish haircut. Interesting. Okay, let's go back. I like the way that looks, but let's see what medium boot looks like. Stroke, curve mode is on, and let's make sure the draw size is not terribly large. Whoa. I guess that insert mesh brush defaults to that. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Control Z. Okay, that looks good. Not good. Let's draw it. Let's stroke. Let's decrease the steps. See if that looks better. That does look nicer. But now it's got. Oh, let's deselect that. That looks fairly nice. I think I've got a little bit of stroke curve modifiers. I am affecting the size right now. So when the insert mesh starts, it will be really small, and then it'll shoot out really big or midway. Let's decrease this. Okay, Control Z. Okay, then redraw that. So now it's small on both ends. But if we go to stroke and whoa, I'm going to reset that. Okay, it's going to go small to large. That's interesting. I like that. I actually like that a lot. I'm going to make eyebrows right now, so let's. I want to keep these. Let's quick save just in case. Split unmasked points. Okay, now I'm going to draw out some more eyebrows, and it will be. Oh, sorry. Just remember medium boot on the creature dude. Okay, B, zero measure guides. Let's draw this out. Nice. I am making eyebrows. That last one was a little crazy and unkept. Undo. Okay, good. Now, let's see what this looks like. No, undo. Okay, now B, IMM tune. Medium boot is still selected, so that's good. So we can draw that out right now. And that shows up. Control Z. Oh, okay. It is when I was drawing those guides out. It was trying to draw them over the original eyebrows. So what I'll have to do probably is undo that and just let's. Oh, sorry. I'm Control. Let's make sure freehand is selected. I'm just drawing out guides to where the eyebrows will be, and then I'm hiding the other eyebrows, and now I'm going to draw guides over the masked area just to help me out. Just that is the general area where I'm having my eyebrows placed. Z mesh guides. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Control Z. Awesome. Okay, and they are flat. So if I unhide the other eyebrows, okay, that's good. I'm going to hide them again and go to B, IMM tune. Medium boots are selected, so let's just draw that. Okay, that's good. Is it too small? I'm not sure. It's too small. Let's increase that a little bit. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Now split unmasked points. 37,000, 30. Oh, that. Wow. That's a lot of geometry for some eyebrows. Okay, that. Awesome. I'm going to keep that. Now, let's. The character is selected. Let's clear our mask. And I want to give him like a mustache or facial hair. So I'm going to draw guides out of where I would want these strands of hair to be. Okay, something like that. Awesome. Okay, so what I can do, what we experienced just a few minutes ago, is I do like this medium boot, by the way. That's pretty sharp. Let's quick save, just in case, because sometimes it happens. Okay, quick saved. Now B, Z mesh guides, and this is the $1 million goatee, facial hair, whatever that is, look I'm shooting for. Besides that, I just didn't. I guess I could have hair right there too, but it's okay. Now let's just draw our guides out with a draw size that is fairly small, because we can always adjust it later. Okay, right there. And just follow the masked areas. Awesome. It is symmetry is on, so I only have to worry about half of his face. Let's do that again. I don't want it to actually connect. Okay, awesome, sweet. What started out as a, friendly creating hair video and stuff like that has morphed into a goatee um, tutorial in Zbrush that is really top of the line. I bet um, hairstylists all over the globe will watch these videos or watch this video and be like, wow, that's really impressive. Just kidding. I'm just talking. Okay. We've got our guides, so let's go back to IMM tune. And just like the previous times, medium boot is selected, which is really nice, by the way. If let's say I had an insert multi-mesh brush with hundreds of different um, mesh objects or creatures or um, leaves or something like that that made really nice hairstyles, like hundreds of IMM brushes, it does remember which one you used last. So that is kind of nice if you do find something you like I have with medium boot. I guess chicken chicken foot would look nice too because it's got the prongs, so the facial hair. Maybe I'll try that after medium boot. Who knows? Quick save, just because it's fun. Okay, now I've got the boot selected. Stroke, it's still enabled. So let's draw that out. Too small. So let's increase my draw size. Okay, that is good. It does look... Oh, wait. Oh, that's not good. Control Z. I don't want those guides. Oh, man. I'm going to click to clear the guides. I didn't want those guides up there, so let's make sure my draw size is small again. And let's draw these out really quick. Oh, sorry. B, Z remesher guides. Okay. $1 million haircut right here. Nice. Good. Sweet. Okay, still recording. Awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Awesome. Okay. Now let's see. B-I-O. B-I-O. That's interesting. I'll have to remember that. Okay, medium boot selected, and let's draw that out. It's pretty small. Let's go to stroke and adjust this so it's big, and it starts out big and it ends big. No, that doesn't look right. It needs that hair look. So stroke, let's try this. See what that looks like. No. Okay, stroke, let's bring this up and then bring the end down. Awesome. That looks pretty good. But the draw size is still too small. I don't want to make it too small because ZBrush, it has flipped out in the past. Oh, that's cool. Everything looks... Yes, it's too big. So I'm going to decrease this and redraw that. Awesome. But it does look like the hairs are too big, so I'm going to decrease the draw size. 16, that should work. Awesome. That looks good. Now what I'm going to do is split unmask points. That's this facial stuff. And now let's hide that, and let's draw some more guides. And like before, I'm going to Control Z just to see where my other guides are, just so I can create a mask, which is really powerful. something I just stumbled on. I was going to create a mask of where I would want my next, oh, that's too big, next hair strands to be. That too big still. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's draw some Z-remesh guides based on the masks that I've just created. So I'm going to B Z-remesh guides and click to clear the previous guides, and then let's just draw these out. Nice. Okay. Super easy. Still broadcasting. Awesome. I'm checking every once in a while just because sometimes it likes to quietly just disconnect. Not good. Okay. All those guides have been drawn, so now I can go to B. I forgot the shortcut stuff. IL something? I don't know. Let's try chicken foot. Just because I can. Okay, the draw size is super tiny. Let's increase that to about 22. Probably too small. Let's 51. Oh, it's defaulted. It at a certain point it's like I can't compute all this stuff, so I'm just going to default to a fancy chicken foot, which looks kind of interesting. Okay, Control Z. Let's go back down to, oh, not to. Let's try 23. Okay, 23 works. Let's try 27. No. 25? No, I guess 24? No, I'm gonna try, I guess 20. Yeah, okay, 20 works, but let's go to curve and reduce the curve steps, just like the last 100 times we've done this. Okay, that is a little under 0.5. Let's see what that looks like. That's cool. Awesome. That looks kind of like facial hair. Combined with the previous facial hair that we have, that looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to live. What is going on over here? I'm going to decrease the curve steps just a little bit more. 0.2. That should work. That looks good. I like that. Awesome. I'm not sure. I'm not really worried about my polygon count. I could probably edit that later, or Dynamesh, or decimate, or tessimate. Yeah, if I needed to. But let's go to split, unmask points. Awesome. So now we've got this and this, creating this facial hair and eyebrows. Awesome. That's totally cool. I was going to create one more patch of hair, around his chin, and then we'll work on his head. Okay, so right. Now let's create a mask, and then, oh, I've got the wrong subtool selected. Okay, Alt, select the subtool you want. And, okay, I'm going to create a mask, and then delete the mask. B, Z-remesh guides. Click just to get rid of that. Now I want to draw a mask just to create more guides for the future hair strands that I intend to create. Pretty cool. Nice. And probably after this video, I was going to try and make like a dinosaur or something. I don't know, just because that sounds fun. I'm going to turn off the guides real quick and then create new ones. Right. And then one right there. Awesome. Okay, that'll work. Then I've got my B ZBrush guide selected, and now I can just draw out, Control Z. It's got to be top notch because these are $1,000,000 guides or mask lines that I've created. Okay, and then one right there, and no, right there. Okay, awesome. So what are we doing? Okay, B, IMM tune. I like chicken foot. Let's try raft foot. And if raft foot doesn't look good, we can try barefoot. That would be nice. Okay, so we've got the right brush selected, and my curve mode is still enabled. So let's see what a repeating of 1 looks like. Let's increase the size. Okay, that looks decent. Maybe I could generate them or have them show up entirely if I decrease the curve steps. Let's see, 0.3. Yeah, that worked. That was pretty cool. Awesome. That's kind of nice. Do I like that shape? Let's try barefoot. Stroke, it's still enabled. Let's see. Okay, I switched to a different IMM brush, right? So it looks like the curve steps went back to 1. It defaults to 1 just because that's, yeah, it did. Okay, so let's go curve steps back down to point. No, I liked 0.2. 0.2. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yes. Well, wait, hold on. It's not. Okay, there we go. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it generates them on some of the curves, and if it doesn't generate them on all of the curves or the guides, sometimes if you click a different guides, it will generate them on all of them. I like that. Let's see. That looks like a little insect that would like dig into your body and stuff. That's kind of scary. Yikes. Okay, let's see what this looks like with the rest of our facial hair. Okay, I like it. Let's hide those, and under split unmasked points. Still broadcasting. Just gotta check it every once in a while. Okay, split unmasked points. Awesome. Now we have our eyebrows and our facial hair. Let's just click anywhere to deselect our guides. And now let's work on his hair. Now this should be fun because we can use some of these IMM brushes or we can use different ones. Let's just see what some of these look like. Okay, B, ZBrush guides. BZR, I think. Okay, now let's stroke lazy mouse, turn lazy mouse on, and I want probably around 20 lazy, so it's smooth, but it's easy to control. Okay, I'm gonna do this one strand at a time. Okay, and then let's draw it right there. I had some stylus issues. Okay, that doesn't look right, but if you press 6, it smooths stuff out. And if you press 6 again, I guess it smooths it out even more. Okay. There's the front. I'm going to work on half of the head, and then I'll do the other half. Okay, that looks nice. Let's see. I'm drawing hair like we've got just one strand of hair flowing down, but that is not accurate. Typically, people have lots of strands of hair that are grown all throughout their head. So let's see what this will look like. Control Z. Okay, then right there. No, I don't want those. Good. Okay, so just focusing on half of the head. Okay, this is, oh man, sometimes when this happens, just Control Z and it will bring back your guides. Okay, now my watch tells me it's time to stand up. I'm not sure how this is going to look. I'm used to drawing just one strand all the way down, but I don't know. I will adjust if it doesn't look right. Control Z, I don't want that to connect to my previous strands. Nice. That. Let's see. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. Let's zoom in really close. Okay. Now, I guess that'll work. Let's see what half of the head looks like real quick. I can always draw the guides later. So B. Let's try something new. Army curve. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. This will be fun. I'm going to try hose, reinforce. Awesome. And then stroke, activate, not lazy mouse, curve mode. Curve mode is on. Let's see what, curve step 1 will look like. Whoa. That's pretty cool. That's really lovely if this was a girl. And if we stroke curve modifiers, still broadcasting, it's a good thing. Let's increase this, not all the way, but just enough, and not all the way down. So let's see what that looks like. Maybe I'll make that a little more right. Big and small. What is going on? I'm going to undo that and then redo that. Something is up. Oh, the size that I'm trying to get, big to small, is not happening because I did not turn on size. So now ZBrush can draw really big to really small. That's what it'll do now. Awesome. Just like that. And yeah. I'm liking the strands that just go down. This looks a little weird. Let's try to decrease initial size when it starts. Okay. And let's see about making it a little bigger when it ends. Okay. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, that I'm trying to think of different ways to go about this. I'm going to Control Z. Okay, now I'm actually going to clear my guides and draw from scratch. I did like the strand going down. It looked a little more natural. So there's our first strand. Oh, B, yeah, make sure your Z measure guides are activated. And then draw. Saving project. Awesome. Okay, this should look a little bit nicer. Okay. I want this to look nice, so nope. Control Z. Let's be a little more careful about the placement of these guides. Okay. It's looking fairly nice. Nope. I don't like that connecting stuff. Okay, I've got plenty of time. Good. I need a bigger stylus. I'm going to decrease my draw size so I can draw like that. In between. Okay, good. Now, let's focus on the other side. And let's connect this. Awesome. And press 6 to smooth that out. Good. Okay. Draw this. Cool. I'm fairly happy with this. Awesome. This character is going to be cool. Eyebrows, facial hair, on a little kid with really interesting hair that I'm going to create soon. Let's extend these a little bit. Good. And over here. Awesome. And press 6. Nice. Sweet. Oh, hello. Kid. Yeah, kid has a beard, yeah. Which haircut you making? I wasn't, trying to make any type of a fancy haircut. I was just trying to create hair, right? Usually people have parts, so their hair starts and I don't know. Let's extend this a little bit. Awesome. Just so that looks nicer. Sweet. I'm excited. I was going to try and make a dinosaur after this. Create the general shape of it, and then... Oh, okay, let's be a little more careful with what I'm doing. Because the part's going this way, and then this way. I don't... let's see. Okay, move this right there. This. Let's try it. Oh, I can't move that. Okay. I guess everybody's got different hairs. So, what I'm doing, let's focus on the front. Okay. Good. Just like you. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is a really expensive haircut, by the way. Um, okay, move it down and okay. Awesome. Pretty cool. Sweet. Oh, probably a raptor. Yeah, that is the dinosaur that I was thinking of making. I would create the general shape, and then for the last like months almost, I've been thinking of, actually creating a dinosaur, and I would focus mostly on layers. I'm not sure exactly why, but when I do create that dinosaur in the next little bit, I was going to make sure that I um, incorporate layers somehow. Okay, awesome. No, that's not good. Control Z. Good. Okay, now let's start focusing on the back of the hair. Moves down like this, and then that. Oh, raptor, velociraptor. I'm sure you could Google search that, and they did a really good job on the way that looks with some of the movies that have been made. Awesome. My hair is coming along. Sweet. Nope. Control Z. I don't like that. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. Let's see. I'm going to increase the length of the hair on this side. Ugh, allergies. Okay. Looking good. Nice. Being able to extend these is very handy. And then we'll work on this side. And we are almost done with this little kid's awesome haircut. Okay, move this down. I'm going to quick save just in case. I've done a lot and I wouldn't want this to be just destroyed. Okay, then let's create more hair. No, I'm just going to extend it. Good. Sweet. No, no connect. No connect. Oh, I was going to try and decrease my draw size. Yes, okay. Now I'm going to press 6, and that should smooth the hair out. I was going to do that a few times. Yeah, I suffer from allergies from all sorts of plant life, and I'm highly allergic to anything growing, grass, trees, shrubs. Awesome. I really like this haircut. I'm going to quick save again just because it's done, and I don't want anything to happen. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to let's try insert cylinder. Okay, this should be interesting. And I've got the cylinder selected. Then stroke. Oh, curve mode is not active. Well, yes it is. Curve mode is activated, so let's see what this looks like. Yes. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, but let's go to stroke, curve modifier. Nice. I turn on size, and let's see what small to big looks like. That's interesting. Let's increase our draw size to get a better look at that. Oh, that's kind of nice. Especially if we decrease the curve step. So stroke, curve, curve step. 0.3, let's see what that looks like. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. That's so cool. Sweet. The hair looks like a girl, but girls don't have facial hair. They've got eyebrows, but probably not any of that. Oh, so what I can do is hide those. Let's see. Hide that, hide that. Wait, no, not that. Okay, awesome. So now we've got a little girl. That's pretty nice. Maybe there should be circle middle of head. Middle of the hair. Oh, that does her hair looks nice right here, but she's definitely balding up here. Let's try curve modifiers. When it starts, I want it to be decent size. Awesome. Just like that. That is really nice. That is $1 million haircut right there. Pretty cool. Now, one thing you can do is let's increase our draw size. You can smooth this stuff out. So you can make them bald if you want to. Let's decrease. This little girl was really angry at me when I gave her some, I don't know, gas money or something. So I'm going to make her bald right here. That's funny. That's funny. She's really pretty, but she doesn't like you looking at the back of her head because she's balding. Nice. Let's increase the draw size to get a little better glimpse of what she is going on with, or what she has to deal with every day. She mostly wears baseball caps because this is happening on more than one area of her head. Let's see. Nice. Control Z, Control Z. Okay, now we just fixed her. Now I'm going to smooth out just a little bit. Let's see if we can't make that look a little nicer. No, the whole hair just falls apart. Control Z. Okay, right there. I like that. Now let's see if this looks better with a lot more. It looks kind of nice. That's pretty cool. I'm going to play with this a little bit. I can always go back to it because when I split unmask points, I've got that new set of hair, right? But if we hide that, we still have the guides, and we can create that same exact hair if we want to. But I was going to mess around with this a little bit, and let's quick save just in case, because right around the time I'm starting to have fun, things start to break. Let's tessimate her hair. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That is really nice. Oh, one thing I could do is close holes. So, modify topology, close holes. Awesome. That really looks nice. If anybody asks, I've been making hair like this all my life. That looks really sharp. And with Testmate, you can increase the... Oh, even better. Awesome. I love it. That is a little girl with... nice. Hair bun. Oh, burn. Nice. That is hairstyle I saw in rap video. Nice. Let's increase this. This hair right now on her head is only 7,276 polygons. So that is awesome. We can definitely increase that a little bit. That looks pretty good. That's really nice. I'm going to actually sell this for at least 100,000. I think Disney would probably buy it. They'd be like, oh my gosh, where have you been for all of our fancy Disney movies? Pretty cool. Awesome. But, okay, now we've got this hair, right, that is 23,000 polygons. Let's call this Girl Hair 1. Oh, my caps lock is on, so it came out all weird. Girl Hair 1. Okay, now let's go back to our guides. And let's actually insert a different brush. I'm in basic. Let's see what this ring 3D looks like. Oh, I have the right ring 3D selected, right? But it's not letting me draw anything right now because I don't have stroke curve on. Once you turn that on, you can attach your curve or your insert mesh brushes to your guides. Awesome. That's another awesome haircut I just made. Macaroni haircut. Nice. Let's decrease this draw size. Draw it again. And then brush depth. Let's pull that out a little bit and draw it. Let's do it a little bit more. Depth right there. Looks a little nicer. It would probably look nicer if I increase the draw size, so let's increase that a little bit. Awesome. Pretty cool. But now I'm going to play around with the... Oh, hello, game expert. This software is really expensive. Initially, well, I'm not sure exactly why, but um, there's just so much you can do with it. Um, Plus, I bought ZBrush 4 like 3 or 4 years ago, and every update that they have come out with all sorts of cool new features has been totally free, and I'm still broadcasting. Awesome. I didn't want to just be talking to like nobody for like 40 minutes. Nice. Looks like she got earthworm. Nice. I'm going to stroke. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna decrease the curve steps. 0.27777. That's a good number. Ooh, awesome. That's pretty cool. And I've adjusted the depth to be a lot higher, but I'm gonna make it closer to her head. So when we redraw this stuff, that's pretty interesting. Um, Now some areas of her head are, I want her hair to be coming out more. One thing you can do is you can go to split unmask points. So now we've got um, macaroni hair, right? And then you can BMV for the move brush. Make sure it's large enough so it doesn't look like it's doing anything weird. And you can pull out different areas of the head that look weird. That's totally awesome. I love that. Sweet. Um, Looks like she got earthworm. Is nice. She actually inherited this from her macaroni father. Um, yeah, awesome. That's really cool. Now, just like before, when I made this cool haircut, wait, no, not that one, this one, I was going to tessimate this. Quick save, just in case. Things happen. Um, okay, did I split? Okay, yeah, it's already been split. I'm going to go to geometry, tessimate. Let's see what that looks like. Yikes. Let's 17,000. Let's increase that a little bit. That's pretty nice. Uh, I know that's a pretty cool hairstyle, huh? Sweet. And it's 87,000, so this could work. So what I'm gonna do is actually this is a really cute girl, but she's actually got a lot of facial hair, which I'm going to select BIN for inflate. That's funny. Um, that also looks like facial hair. That's funny. Let's actually give her a nice good render. Um, render, render filters. Wait, I actually need to render it first. Okay, and then once it's rendered, what is green thing behind you? Oh, um, I have a green screen right now, and let's see. So yeah, see it's oh let's see. Hold on, I'll fix that. Sweet. Okay, that should look a little better. Okay, yeah. But it's still there. I don't know. Um, that is a that's a good render. What should I name this lady? Uh, the green screen behind me, it is not a flat surface. It's kind of wavy and stuff, and I have selected green, or one of the green colors that was in the image. Um, and then certain colors beyond that also get erased, but sometimes it's not 100%, so it's a little weird. But she got food in her mouth. Nice. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Okay, there's that. And then let's change that to... Oh, what? Wrong. I've got the wrong material. Toy plastic. Okay. Then mRGB, color, fill object. And then let's select her. Let's make her a nice... Yeah, that's good. Color, fill. And then let's select all of her other hair. And let's make it the same color, fill. Right. Nice. And then she has red hair. Awesome. Love it. Okay, fill object. And then let's see. I'm going to select different areas of her facial hair and then make them the exact same color. Color fill. Oh, yeah. I'll fix her mouth after I figure out or adjust all these colors. Okay, then this. Let's demask that. Make it the same color. Color fill object. Okay, now let's select this. BMV. She's like foaming at the mouth or something. Move that down. Awesome. Nice. That's cool. Name of the girl, uh, Beard Worm. That's funny. Okay, now let's go back to our render. Okay, render. Man, I still have that green stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm just going to move my chair like that. Okay, awesome. Now everything else is basically gone. Okay, there's a nice render. Now I can go to render. One reason why this program is so expensive is 3D programs. Wait, what am I doing? Let's get a nice color. And then, wait, this is blur. Okay, so let's make it blurry. And then mask it. The other direction. Render mask the other direction. Yes. Awesome. That's a pretty good picture. Her skin looks good with that color. Yeah. She's like a fairy or something. She's the tooth fairy. Awesome. Good times. I'm going to make this really cool. Let's Control Shift D. I'm going to duplicate her head, move it over, and then change that into a polysphere. Okay, then let's make this green, dark green. Okay, color fill object. Good. And let's divide this a few times. Yeah, she's got a nice looking beard. Okay. There is the eye cavity. BCB. I'm trying to think ahead. So let's go Tools. Wait, no. Sorry. Stroke. Okay. And then wait, I've been doing this too much. What's going on? Transform, sorry. Okay, apply symmetry on the Y, and let's make it radial. Wrong direction. Transform, okay, Y, let's see. Is it X? And then local symmetry. It's the wrong direction. Transform, I think it's Y. No, it's not. It's C. My bad. It's so hard to tell what direction you're... Okay, I'm trying to make the eye cavity, so... Did you delete that 2 videos? Oh, um, I had some copyright um, uh, flags show up on at least one of those videos, and those probably weren't the end of the world, but the actual videos could have been a little more. Um, I could have um, taken more time on them so it looked a little nicer, but I am intending to make Nintendo Switch videos with my awesome camera and stuff. Pretty cool. Um, let's see. I'm going to turn symmetry off. So let's see. Turn that off, and then turn that off, and then go back to X. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. This should be cool. So let's shrink this. And like I said before, this is her eye cavity. So I want to make this a little bit smaller. Nope. Let's see. Turn the symmetry off. Okay, right about there. Hair without skeleton. Oh. I don't know. I have been thinking recently of how I could make games or game animations that would require still broadcasting. Awesome. Uh, Still would require hair like what I've got right now, or fur, something like that. That I could. I think the engine that I use is Unreal Engine 4. I would probably. When are you gonna make live stream any games? Oh, um, possibly later today. I was gonna make this and then try and make the dinosaur, hopefully, and then I was going to switch either Zelda or Splatoon 2. I own both those games, and they're so much fun and stuff. Let's see. Okay, this is the eye cavity. I wanted to rotate it so looks decent. Okay, awesome. And then let's stretch it out a little bit. Okay, good. Now I'm going to turn live boolean on and then subtract this. Okay, that is the eye cavity I was talking about. Pretty cool. Let's see, is it too green or too dark green? Let's change the color. Color, fill object. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good color. Oh, I didn't select all of the facial hair. Okay, I'm going to Alt, select this subtool, and then left click drag. Did you ever game any Resident Evil? Is that for what console is that? Resident Evil. Um, I'm trying to get the right color for the eyebrows, so I have selected a color. So I'm going to, on this color wheel, I'm going to click and drag onto the color that I want. Right there. Awesome. Now I'm going to make sure MRGB is on or activated. Color, fill object. Now my eyebrows are complete. Now I'm going to Alt, click on this eye cavity, and let's Control Shift D. Oh, it looks like a boiled egg or something. And then I'm going to Symmetry, Deformation, Mirror. Cannot be applied to a mesh with multiple. Sometimes Zbrush doesn't like subdivision levels. I'm going to delete that and then go back to deformation and then mirror that and it mirrors exactly on the other side. So that's good. Now I can go up to Subtools, and there is a nice eye cavity. So cool. Okay, now what I'm going to do is Control-Shift-D to duplicate that eye, and then W to switch it to Polysphere. Good. That's a nice color for the eye. Control-D. Let's divide this a few times. Boil egg. Nice. Oh, one game I was thinking of streaming today on my computer, PC, is Terra. It's an online open source type game that is a lot like Final or World of Warcraft and stuff. Um, oh, okay. I'm still broadcasting. Am I talking too fast? Boil egg. Nice. Okay, now let's see. I was going to isolate just this eye. Wait, I got a notification. Please. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Hold on. I'm just um that'll work. Okay, good. Sweet. Now this is the eye, so what I want to do is project primitive. Oh, subdivision levels. So sad. Let's delete lower. Okay, now this is a really cool feature, recent feature in Zbrush 2018. Project primitive. Really, really handy. You can make things appear. Um, nice. And then let's make that a little smaller. Wait, no. Maybe shrink it. Yes, and pull it out. Wait. Yes. Apple Watch. It's a good thing. Yeah, that looks like an eye. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to accept this and then drag it out a little bit more. And then scale it down. Okay, I'm gonna shrink it. Yeah, that's good. No, no, this is just an eye. Yeah. Okay, then let's bring this back. Awesome. Okay, now let's see. Let's select. Probably right there. What color should her eyes be? Probably blue. Ooh, this could be fun. Okay, then draw, color fill. Okay, and then I can get really close. F. Oh, wait, that was pretty. She's like a zombie character with a nice beard. Um, sound lag. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, I will talk slower. Okay, let's zoom up on the eye and then reduce my draw size. I want this to look pretty, so I'm going to turn off. I don't want to sculpt. I want to, yeah, just paint. One nice reason why ZBrush is so expensive is because you can easily switch from 3D sculpting to to texturing, Um, sound glitch. Oh man. Um, okay. I guess since my sound is, not 100%, I will sometimes, not all the time. Um, that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna divide this eye up, maybe a little bit more, so I can really get some nice textures. Okay. Um, nice. Um, okay. Well, I'm glad my sound quality is decent for some people. Um, I had an idea for these eyes. This is a little complicated, but let's hope it works. I'm going to quick save. Still broadcasting. It's a good thing. Let's see. Okay. Now, one nice thing you can do in Zbrush is you can switch to like a Photoshop type document. Okay. Now I can paint with all the uh, detail that I want. Let's see. Where's Smudge Brush? Smudge. Oh, there it is. Smudge. Okay. Now, okay. It's kind of cool. Um, okay. I hope this works. Okay, let's pull this out. Jack Septic Eye. Nice. If I turn off Z-Add while I'm doing this, does that affect it? It does. That's cool. Awesome. And then Z-Add, and then let's reduce the Z intensity so it is not as... Oh, that's so cool. There are so many cool things you can do in ZBrush. Let's do this side. Remind me of Monster University movies. Huh, that's cool. Oh, and then smooth. Let's see if that works. Right, okay, let's just say this is my eye, right? So, let's see. Quick save, just because I can. Still broadcasting. Awesome. Now, okay. I'm going to go texture, grab dock. Okay, grab dock and depth, just so I've got two of them. Okay, grab dock is just the flat surface. Grab dock and depth is, looks like art painting. Yeah, it kind of does. It is right now. This is just an image. This is not the 3D model we were just working on. I switched to a different. I in ZBrush you can switch to just a painting mode where you have you can paint on your canvas. It's mostly a paint program like Photoshop or something, but you do have some 3D capabilities. It's kind of complicated, but now I'm going to switch back to my eye, clear my canvas, draw my eye out. Wait, hold on. Okay, edit, frame. Wait, what's going on? Something is up. Is it too big, too small? F. Hold on. Hold on. Yep, there we go. Okay, something's up. Okay, let's go out of edit mode. Control N, and then drag. BCB. I don't want to lose this. Okay, wait, subtools? Oh, it's there. Okay, edit. Frame. Man. Something. Wait. Oh, Shift F. What is going on? Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Right, okay. Um, ZBrush is acting up. Let's see. Okay, there's that. Shift F. I'm gonna B Z remeasure guide. Let's clear that. Something happened. I'm gonna switch to Shift F. Okay, that works. Let's frame this. Oh, sad. Man, that's not good. Okay, that beautiful thing that I just created is having issues. Let's quick save. And then I'll go to Lightbox, New. I'll start a new project. And then I'll go to Lightbox and go to quick save. And then it should be my last. Nice, right around there. Recovered. I think it was right here. That eye does look pretty cool, though. Awesome. Okay, let's hope this works. Okay. Darn. I'm gonna go back to this. See what happens. I quick saved around then too, huh? So hopefully this works. That girl's hair is pretty nice. Sweet. Okay. Texture. Grab doc. Oh, I've got several copies of it too. But Control N. Okay. Now. No! Okay, draw. Edit. Frame. It's not working. I'm not sure. But it is too sad that I guess I lost that project. No, hold on. I'm going to try it one more time. One more time. Time is it? 10:42, at least for me. Darn. Yeah, it broke. Um, but I was going to start a new project to show everybody what I was trying to attempt. Okay, here's a new character, right? Let's make him this color. Okay, let's go mRGB, color, fill object, and then let's hope this works. Let's make some eyes for him. So what I can do is I can quickly switch to 2.5D brush, so I can select whatever I want. Let's start with this. No, I want more RGB intensity. Okay. So as you can see, I'm painting on my canvas with a paintbrush, but the paintbrush is like 3D and stuff. So is there flatten? Let's try this. Okay, I'm going to try and place this. Let's give it a little bit more color. The blue, like we talked about. Simple brush. Okay. Blue. Now, I was going to use snake hook brush. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pulling out in 3D, but it's kind of 2D. This is kind of scary, but I'm just going to see if this works. So texture. Oh, my eye's still there. No. Undo. Undo. Okay. Control N. Let's draw my head out. I can still paint on the eyeballs that I intended. I do believe. So, yes. Let's select the eye. Then add this spotlight. Awesome. Right? And then Shift Z to turn that off. Now let's focus on the eye. Is that insert? Insert mesh. Control D. I'm going to divide up this model a little bit. Shift Z. Okay, now I'm going to press Z and decrease my opacity. Let's see. Now I'm going to adjust my radius. Okay, then Z, so I can see that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to paint this on my object. Control Z. I've got stroke curve mode on. Let's turn that off. BCB. Okay. Insect. Yeah, I think so. Okay, now I am able to paint that magical texture that we made on our character. Pretty cool. He's got this white too, so I'll probably add that in as well. Shift Z. Let's see what that looks like. I'll live with it. It's good. Totally awesome. That is inside. Really wicked textures. So whatever, when you go into, when you exit out of your 3D mode that you're sculpting whatever you want to, and if you can paint something and get a really nice texture, you can go to texture, grab document, whatever you're looking at, and then you can paint that on your 3D models, which is really, really awesome. So I'll finish up this eye. I hope I'm doing the other eye. I've got symmetry on, so I'm painting the other side as well. So after I do this, I will figure out what I should make next, and then I will finish this video and work on that video for my next videos and stuff. Cool, this is really awesome. What turned out to be a simple little video turned out to be something really incredible. And I will show you something that is also really cool. Let's just say I slip up and do that. I'll come back to that in a little bit. Okay. Good. Awesome. I'm outlining the area that I want to I'm outlining his eye, so I can turn this off and then show you some more cool stuff. Really, really awesome. Okay, there is the outline of his eye. Now I can paint in all those wonderful details that I was able to create and then capture on the screen. This eye that looked really cool, I'm painting right now. Let's make our draw size a little bigger. Totally awesome. Right there. And it is being reproduced on the other side. So this is a really awesome way to make eyes if you need to. Totally awesome. Font stuff. Cool. Right on. Cool. Now, if I press Z, it will take me back to the spotlight image that I'm trying to project onto my model, and I can press Shift Z to turn off spotlight. You got 100K. So only one person was watching. Nice. I know. It's a magic trick. Now this is the eye or eyes that I have painted on my character, but it looks like I messed up, right? Because this looks pretty good, but this does not look good. So what you can do is, let's see, there are several ways to go about this, but I'm going to mask out, let's see, I'm going to make my mask sharp. Okay, so yeah, sharp. And then I'm going to paint just this. Okay, now this is the only area I'm going to be affecting. Now, click to invert. Now, I can select a color on the canvas, and I can use that as the color that I'm going to paint with. I just have RGB selected, so when I sculpt, it won't sculpt any 3D geometry, so I can delete this. Totally wicked awesome. Isn't that cool? And then I can click and drag to deselect my mask, and now we can take a look at our eyeballs. Kind of spooky, but that is exactly what I intended to do. And if that is really sharp. BMV, I can also modify these with my 3D brushes as well. So now we can bring his eyes in closer. Nice. Pretty cool, but I don't want to lose that detail that I originally had, so awesome. And you can use the, let's just say, I don't know, I'll finish this video at a later time. Thank you.